Good morning, evening, dear night, kind and not so kind ladies and gentlemen who quest or troll the wonderful land of YouTube. My name is Trolumbo.
And my name is MetalFH.
And this is the first ever Limelight Lounge with our first ever guest, Noxious Karn. And there he is.
Hi, ladies and gentlemen. Noxious Karn here.
Round 1. Introduction.
Well, we're gonna start off doing the first round, which is just an introduction round where you just tell us about your channel, briefly tell us about your channel, and maybe to some extent about yourself as well.
Oh.
So, first
sure.
A brief introduction to your channel.
Well, sure. My name is, of course, Noxious Karn, owner, proprietor, and runner of the YouTube channel, noxiouskarn.com/NoxiousKarn. I am a salesman of sorts and an evil gentleman. I play a scary haunted house coffin ride entrepreneur. I try to convince people, living especially, that it's a good idea to become buried alive. That is where my character started, and my channel is really just a formation and a continuation of that. My first video was of the haunted woods at our haunted house. Now, while we do play actors and we play in a haunted house, we had some pretty spooky things going on. And of course, that was my first video. It had over 1,500 views. And then, of course, I became just a regular YouTube watcher and was working on my character. And I found that the Smosh Games Alliance was offering an opportunity to join in a multi-channel network. And I decided, with the spooky nature of my character, the acting abilities that I had, it might be a wonderful idea to turn the personality loose on YouTube. And so really, essentially, that's my channel, and that's where it's going. But right now, I'm new at YouTube, and I'm just feeling my way through it.
Alright, that's a good answer. And you already answered our second question as well, because we also wanted to ask how you got started on YouTube, but that's something you answered as well, so I guess the best thing to do is just move on to the next and final question to this round, and that's just, do you have any goals you want to reach or something you want to achieve on this channel, on Noxious Karn channel?
I guess the real goal, like anyone, is to feel successful with what you've done. And at first I thought hits or subscribers or views or making money or something like that was success. But over time, my idea of success has changed. And as long as my videos are going out there, live with my personality shining through, the editing quality looks good, then I'm happy. I'm successful. For me, this is something to leave as a legacy to the individuals that will want to follow me, whether they be, hopefully, the entire world. That would be a wonderful success. But if it's only just my family, they'll have something to remember me by over a long number of years. And so I feel like, you know, this is part video log, part creation, part art, part everything. And success is really just measured by what I want to make of it. And I just want to make good videos, make people laugh.
How do they have a saying, what is it? If you can't appreciate the small things, well, why would you deserve the bigger things then? I don't know if that's something that's used in English, but it's something in Dutch. Well, I just translated it, that's all.
You guys know 2 languages that already makes you better than me. The only thing I know is English and scary monster English. Rah.
Well, that's a language in of itself, I guess.
It is.
Yeah.
I work at a place where looking at an individual and mentioning, hey, we need another dead body. Would you go grab that rotting corpse over there and drag it into the butcher room over there, and don't forget to bring extra blood. And that is a legitimate conversation to have. Props gotta be moved, man. Props gotta be moved.
When it comes to experience, that's also an experience that you have. You know about props and how to maybe locate, how to position them for a, well, optimal result and stuff. So is that something that will come into play in your channel at one point? working with props?
It will, I assure you. The room that I'm in right now, it's a disaster, but you can't tell its layout. Well, the wife kind of left a soda over here when she... right here. She left a soda, but other than that, you can't tell. This is essentially my gaming room. So, yeah, layout is nice. Props. Here's the big thing. You guys asked if anything new was going to be... I believe you were curious whether anything new would be coming out on my channel or props or use like that. With the Haunted House season coming up, there's going to be more cleanup, more work being done at the haunted house I work at just before the season opens. As such, they're going to need a hand, and if I give them help moving things around, then what's going to occur is they'll let me use the scenes for shoots. And I hope to get my hands on a really nice high-definition camera, and then I'll be out there filming. I'm also thinking about installing a camera here in my hat while I'm working at the haunted house to put up some scare creature cams. And so I'll have links to that from my YouTube. I think I'm going to let the haunted house use those, but definitely, yes, props, layouts, and some spooky things coming. As I put on my channel description, and I probably need to update it everywhere, this is important. As we get closer to October, things on this channel are gonna get more crazy. Because I am haunt related, and this is like my Christmas coming up. So the months of September and October through November will be a lot of Halloween and haunted content.
Yeah. So does it also mean that, well, you said Halloween is your Christmas, so does that mean that Halloween is more important to you than Christmas as well? To you personally?
Yes. Halloween to me is more important because I find no spiritual nature for it, but I find the celebration more entertaining. You see, on Christmas, there's Christmas lights, Christmas trees, Christmas decorations, and the Christmas goody-goody feeling. But with Halloween, there's a million ways to scare people, and everybody tries something a little different. It's a joyous celebration of our unique individuality, whereas Christmas is a show of uniformity, and I like to be unique.
Well, yeah, that's a good way to look at it. But I guess what we have been doing is also moving into the second round, which is called, well, I always forget it because I gave it an insanely long and stupid name.
Round 2, the obligatory in-depth uber awesome question round.
Let's just move on into that, because we already started that with these final questions we just did. Alright, well, the first thing we wanted to ask about was, well, we were talking about new stuff being added to the channel, and you introduced your channel, but now we want to talk about the content that is currently being uploaded, well, and has been uploaded to your channel. So, just briefly talk about your schedule and what kind of videos you upload.
Alright. Currently, my uploading schedule is very minimal. The regular schedule includes a live stream every Monday. I've had to move the stream towards 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. But other than that, it goes from 8 p.m. till 10 p.m. every evening. And then on Tuesdays and Wednesdays, I put up a remix version of the Minecraft Let's Plays. Now, the other things that do go on in my channel are just the random rarity things where I will put up a new video. For instance, like last week, I decided to show off the Magic Circle, and was working on a remix, and that's taking a little longer than I had hoped, because that one is, I had a lot of fun with it, and it's hard to mix it the right way. But this next week, this next Monday, we're going right back to the regular Minecraft live stream schedule with the remixes right after.
Alright. Well, I guess that sums that up. Well, you were talking about your character, and, well, I guess an integral part of that character is the voice you were talking in just now as well.
Yes.
So, well, I've also heard your regular voice because of the, well, I guess because of TeamSpeak calls we've had.
Sure.
Well, except for the fact that you play that character, how did the voice came to be, the voice that is attached to the character? Did you have to practice it? Did you
Yes.
learn it somewhere?
Yes, well, okay, so as a child I grew up, as we already know, I love Halloween and the scary, spooky, and the haunted. And there was a show that ran for a very long time, and it was Tales of the Crypt Keeper. Now, the Crypt Keeper voice was something that I aspired to, and as a young man it was very easy to attain, to get to that squeaky high level. But as I got older, I found that I could do a much deeper range with my voice. I threw on a top hat, became a gentleman, and it morphed into this. But its original basis, yes, did come from Tales from the Crypt Keeper, and let me see if I can summon one up for you, so... Nope, not gonna do it, hold on. It's been years. Hello, boys and girls. Nope, see? Too deep. I've lost it. It's been It used to be much squeakier, and so here we are, stuck with your evil friend, Noxious Karn. And that's pretty much the voice that's kind of stuck.
Well, I guess when you have to listen to a live stream, this voice is more enjoyable, I guess, than the Crypt Keeper's voice.
Yeah, that
because
one
I guess some people would probably just run away if you were.
Right. It's a little more spooky, and even though I'm not British or English in any way, and I don't try to speak with a British accent, when I talk in this voice, my intention is to sound as though I am a man of authority, as well as I'm intending to sell you something. And of course, with every salesman, you've got to have that silver tongue with just a little bit of harmony dropped in, some vocal high points and some vocal low points that they kind of keep you on edge with the voice. But of course, this is my normal voice. So, yeah, I mean, hey. But I prefer the scary. It's a little more fun.
Round 3. The rando round.
Well, you haven't said much. So maybe you can do the incredibly hard to read random questions that I've put in that box.
Oh, Jesus. Incredibly hard to read.
Well, yeah, my handwriting looks like, don't know, somebody had an epileptic fit on a piece of paper while holding a pen. That's what it actually looks like, so... Well...
Oh boy.
So, in this round there will be 3 random questions. Damn, those English R's are hard on my voice, and my tongue as well. They really make my tongue grow tired.
Random questions? I try not to use my tongue, just say rah 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 rah.
Okay. The first random question. Who would be your dream collab?
A dream collaboration? Well, on that one, I would love to see Maricraft meets SGA Hermitcraft and have those guys jump on our server. I would even at one point give Lasercorn ops permission and let him go crazy. I would. just to see it. Now guys, don't tell him, but I'll have a backup. Shh. We'll put the backup up after they leave. It'll never have happened. But that would be my dream collab, to do a Maricraft SGA Alliance members on the realms. Unfortunately, 4 people would have to get kicked out to let 4 of them join, because we're almost at our limit. But yeah, I guess rounding off the question, my dream collab, Maricraft meets SGA Craft, and I'd love to see you guys join us, if I could get them to do it.
That would be really cool. But I don't know how one would go about setting that up. Yeah.
Put a request in the forums. John reads them. He might pass it along, and if they decide it's something to just pop in and take a look, they might.
Maybe they'll see this video.
Maybe they'll see it.
Yes,
Who knows?
Mari, Flitz, Lasercorn, I'm offering you ops permissions. Come on, man. Ops. You could place TNT everywhere. You could place a command block that just blows up and kills all players. Come on. Ops. Creeper eggs.
Creeper eggs.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Me neither. Well, I just saw something that's completely besides this question that's coming up. Don't know what it is yet because it's folded up. But do you have red lenses in as well? Or was that just the lighting now?
Oh, you didn't notice that?
No, I just thought he had really dark brown eyes.
No, it's red.
Yeah, now I can see it very clearly. Yeah. Well, that's some great eye control.
Thank you, boys. Thank you kindly. You guys, who is always on the server? Because that thing looks great. You guys have got, like, Metal's got this death metal castle of evil doom, and then Troll's just over there, like, making paths to everywhere in these lovely little houses. Like, I play 2 hours a day or 2 hours a week, and that's about it. And lately I've been being reminded that I should jump on and do a mining stream so I at least have some materials and... Well, let's just say Nox fell down, ha ha ha. For me it was for content and for fun, and I wanted to provide all of the SGA members a place that they could do it. Now I know a lot of us had put up, like, forum posts right away saying, you know, SGA collab, I play Minecraft, let's play Minecraft. And I just looked at that and I said, okay, somebody wants to start a server, but nothing's up yet. Here's an idea. Realms is offered, going through Mojang, it's going to be stable, it's going to be set. Let's just go ahead, let them start playing and building. And at the very least, I can hop in creative once in a while and take a look at your guys' stuff, which I thought was going to be a nifty thing to showcase your best builds. So that's also, I guess, since you're editing this later, something you might want to cover is that I'm going to be collecting from the SGA members their coordinates for their favorite builds so that I can go ahead and save a copy of the world and turn on Minecraft shaders with a natural texture pack but wavy leaves and all of that, and then showcase your guys' buildings in like this 3D circle, fly around, make this very pretty cinematic shot, and then overlay my discussion of the build and how I liked it and things like that. So those are plans that are in the works as you guys keep working towards making them yourselves. And before I throw them up on my channel, I'd be more than happy to the individual being featured will have access to post video first. So I might say, if you guys are like, okay, if I say, hey guys, we're gonna do a showcase of your builds, before I do that, I might say, okay, well, let me know when you're gonna be on so that you can do a showcase view of your own build. And I'll even give you guys creative mode for like a half hour just to fix things up, make it look pretty, just so you can kind of finalize them. Because I think everybody should have a chance to do that. But I don't want to see anybody placing any diamond swords or anything in chests, you know.
Oh yeah.
I think just a little cleanup. You know, if something's been blown up or ruined recently, but I don't mean a full overhaul. I mean like a, hey guys, I'm going to put you in creative because I can't stop you. But if you want to do a quick fly around, Rain and I'll be in creative watching you. We'll let you do a fly around so you guys can do your own showcase before I do like the top 10 builds on Hermitcraft or something like that. So these are all goals. So
well, I don't think I have some...
for being #1 troll, I just wanted you to know.
Well, yeah, I've been working on that thing a lot. Well, I guess my favorite build has to be the first thing I made, because that's the one I've worked the hardest on, I guess. Because the other...
Your sand house?
Yeah, the sandstone house.
It took me 20 minutes to fix the beach. Thanks for that.
Well, I ruined another beach now. More to decide. No, people don't go there often, so it's not a problem.
The first one wasn't a problem. I was tempted to throw lava in it instead, just to mess with Punk. He needed it.
Okay, second random question. Do you watch television? And if you do, which shows do you watch?
So what are some of your favorite shows right now or something like that?
Alright.
Or in the past, maybe.
Okay, let's go ahead and cover that. That's a two-part question here. So, do I watch television in the traditional sense? The answer to that question is no. I cut the cord to cable and traditional broadcast television in 2009, so about 6 years ago. Since then, it's been YouTube, Netflix, Hulu, and Crunchyroll. I pick the shows that I like and I follow those instead of letting the TV company charge me $120 a year to give me 170,000 channels, of which 15 I'll watch. So, no. In short, no, I don't watch regular TV. But, broadcast television and programming, absolutely. I watch Naruto Shippuden. I watched the original Naruto all the way through. I followed Bleach beginning to end. Big fan of Death Note. I found that to be a provocative anime that was very thrilling. At the same time, I end up watching a lot of Bob the Builder and Barney, stuff like that. I have children, and so Netflix kids.
Well, I believe we touched on something there as well. What do you think when you look at the way things are today with, well, we still have the linear television and people still watching that, but what is your opinion about that? Do you think that will disappear in I don't know, let's say about 100 years or something? That's very long, but who knows? Do you think linear television will eventually totally disappear and be replaced by something like YouTube or, well, all those services?
I guess all I can say is, and I can't speak for your area or neck of the woods, but anytime I go to a restaurant in my area that doesn't have a television and a bar, I live in Wisconsin, we make beer. Anyway, if it doesn't have a bar and a television, everybody pulls out their cell phones and starts watching something there. It's just a matter of time before that technology dies and everyone else just picks up their cell phones, tablets, or we've got VR, we've got HoloLens and virtual reality coming. If you give me a 100-year time limit, I'm gonna say there's gonna be at one point people wearing either a set of glasses or installing something in their eyeballs that allows them to see a virtual digital world, and there won't be need for a broadcast television in the traditional sense. They'll be in the digital world. But that, you know, that's 100 years if we make it that far.
Well, yeah, I said 100 years, so a lot can happen in 100 years.
Yeah, I'd say in the next 25 years or so, we'll see broadcast television going the way of you could buy a broadcast television just like public access. That's what I see possibly. My prediction, go ahead and mark it right there. Nox says 25 years, you're going to be able to buy a channel on your local TV network if you need to.
So, but now, the third and final question is coming up, and we don't know what it will be.
It's in a box.
That's the first question again.
Wait, how does that happen? No, stay out of there, you bastard.
I vote we make Metal eat it, or Trolumbo eat it, for putting it back in the box.
Damn. That doesn't taste good, I guess.
You...
No.
Well then.
You gotta have your fibers.
Yes.
The hell's this?
Well,
This last word.
that's dish. Can't you read that ugly scribble over there?
So the last random question is, what is your favorite dish?
My favorite dish. Like food?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Barbecue.
Or just the ultimate meal.
Yeah, I'm a true American. I love barbecue. So if you put it on a grill with charcoal underneath, I'll eat it all day long. I love fried chicken as well, but honestly, it's barbecue. Anything on the grill. I make a mean set of ribs, boys. If you're ever in town, we should meet up. I'll make you some ribs. I know it's a long flight, but it's worth it. They're good ribs. It's nice to know that we're all talking to each other and working together. The forums make it a little more difficult than I thought they would be a benefit. They have been helpful, and you guys, what is up with that? Like, Lolzosaurus posts on every comment, but somehow, at the same time, you're playing Minecraft all day. You guys, how do you do so much in a day, I guess is what I'm trying to say.
Well, the thing is, because I don't do anything with editing, I don't know anything about editing.
Oh.
So, I'm the one who actually, I make the logos and stuff. I make the intro songs that we use. That's the things that I do. And then I do the social stuff. Like, I'm now working on integrating our Facebook through, trying to get some people to like that page. Maybe through Facebook, and then get some people to like the Facebook page and then like the YouTube. Well, we're trying to connect them somehow through our videos, and I'm currently working on that. And also I do the stuff on Twitter, and I do all of the forum stuff, and he does all of the editing, but all of the editing for every day.
So basically, any video we see on Lolzosaurus' YouTube page should just be assumed that Editor-in-Chief, Metal FH, he doesn't screw around.
Yeah, that's how that works.
Metal FH. Fucking hell. That should be his logo. Metal FH. Fucking hell. That's alright, Trolumbo. Yours, we have a running gag for you. Anytime we see you jump on before we start talking to you, we go, "Oh no, Trolumbo."
Round 4, the mailbox.
The fourth round and the fifth round are both kind of short. The fourth round is just you actually thinking about and leaving a question for the next guest, and that will be Punk Riot. Well, you know him. It's Punk from the server, so...
For Punk Riot. Now, with him, I guess a good question, and before we even record my question, I kinda gotta play this off you guys, because I only know the limited conversations we've had on the server, and the few videos that he's put out. But, those voices, have you noticed? Like, all of the different voices. I guess the next question, I guess a good question for him would be, how many voices can you do? And can you at least show us, say, 3 different ones? I'd love to hear them. Well, I only have this one, so here's my 2. Hi, boys and girls, and hello, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for tuning in. Your friend, Noxious Karn.
Round 5, the sales pitch.
Which is something that is a perfect fit for your character, because it's, well, the fifth and final round is just called the sales pitch, so...
Oh, the sales pitch
and
for my...
what that is just that you just do a short sales pitch for your channel.
Sure.
So why should people watch your channel?
If I were shooting a promotional video for my channel, and Trolumbo and Metal FH were here to want to see that live recording, it would go a little something like this. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in. My name is Noxious Karn. Now, I'd like you all to stick around because we've got a lot of fun things in store if you're interested in the spooky, the creepy, and the macabre. You're looking in the wrong place. I'm here for humor, and I hope you are too. We're gonna play some video games, we're gonna vlog, and we're hopefully gonna scare the crap out of some people. Come along for the fun, and we'll have a wonderful time playing games together. So that would be my promo, I suppose.
I guess that would make a good channel trailer as well. So
I'm still working on that. I don't have one.
well, we have one, but ours is outdated as well by now. So
yeah,
we only did gaming by then. So
you know, there's something else that I've started that's been a little more interesting to me than just even doing my own channel. I know this interview's about my channel, but a lot of what I've seen with the Smosh Games Alliance and what limited amount of subscribers and popularity that I've received has actually piqued the interest of individuals that I work with at the Haunted House. They're surprised to see that my character is doing well and starting to grow. As such, I've been asked a lot of questions. How do you do it? What do you use to record? How are you handling this type of situation? How do you make money? How do you do this? So with all of these questions coming up, I've been finding myself taking a break from my own channel and trying to help other individuals get started with their own channels as well. And hopefully you'll see my name attached to a few channels here or there, just at least mentioning my assistance and help. But nothing like the SGA forums. These are people that I work with nearby, where if they want to use my studio, clearly you guys have mentioned it. I've got a good recording camera quality, excellent microphone, things like that. And because of those things, I mean, if you guys lived nearby, let's just say I'd let you come over to my studio and use anything you needed. Doors open, come on in, here's a key, you know. So I guess that's another thing that I'm working on, is trying to help other people get their channels going and rolling without too much fuss. It's hard to get a hold of YouTube and get an answer to a question. When a lot of us have already asked that question, we can give you the answer right off the bat. So, anyhow, sorry I ramble like that, gentlemen.
thanks for watching, people. This has been the end of the video. We've been here with Noxious Karn. Say hi.
Hello.
And don't forget to tune into the next video, and we'll catch you in the next video.
Thanks for watching our video. Did you like that video? Don't forget to like it if you like it. If you don't like it as well. Leave a comment and share the video with your friends. Don't forget to subscribe and be real, Lolzosaurus. See you in the next video.